No, you must be blazing directly. Welcome to the Jedi Temple. I guess you're looking for a duel, huh?
Of course I am.
Well, you have come to the right place. If you do beat a Jedi, you'll be honored to duel against a Sith Lord. So what do you say? Are you in or are you out?
Challenge accepted.
Activate the Jedi Temple field spell. As you can see, this is no ordinary duel arena. This is the Jedi Temple. Duel arena. Now both of us are dueling in our own battleships. So, since you're the guest of this field spell, I'll let the Separatists go first.
Very well then. I will set 2 cards face down on my field. And with that, my turn will come to an end.
Okay, then it's my turn. I draw. First, I'll lay 3 cards face down. I activate the magic card, Harpy's Feather Duster. And I, on normal summon, Cyber Dragon Drive in attack mode. Now go to my battle phase. Cyber Dragon Drake, attack his life points directly.
Upon attack declaration, I activate the effective Spirit of Yubel in my hand. This allows me to special summon it to my field. And when Spirit of Yubel is special summoned, I can either add or set a card that mentions Yubel in its card text. And I will choose to set a card face down that mentions Yubel in its card text for my deck, as long as it's a spell or trap that is.
May proceed.
And now a replay will occur. Will you continue into attacking my monster or not?
What sort of attack does your monster have?
0.
I will reply by attack. Cyber Dragon Drake, attack his Spirit of Yubel.
Spirit of Yubel cannot be destroyed by battle. And also, I don't take any damage from the text involving this card. Cut or attack.
Very well. And
Half or leave it be.
half.
Now it's my turn. I draw. Anything on my standby phase?
You're all clear.
Now I'll proceed to main phase 1. First, I will reveal my continuous spell, Nightmare Pain. Next, I summon Dark Beckoning Beast in attack mode.
Don't tell me you're summoning a 3-second beast.
You'll know soon enough. But first, Dark Beckoning Beast's normal summon effect. If this monster is normal summon, I get to add Uriah, Haman, Raviel, or any one card mentioning the name of the 3 sacred beasts in its card text.
So,
And I will choose to add this card. Response? No.
ow! It's the spell card, okay. I thought it was marked.
I'm far from finished, because next, I activate the continuous spell opening up the spirit gates. And opening the spirit gates activate effect allows me to add Uriah, Haman, Raphael, or a monster mentioning any one of them in its card list.
Go right ahead.
So now I will bring out, or rather, I will add from my deck to my hand a second Dark Beckoning Beast.
Okay. You are.
Next, I'll activate the effect of my continuous spell, Nightmare Pain.
Which allows you to add a card from your deck, Uriah, Haman, or Raphael to your hand.
On the contrary, Nightmare Pain works a bit differently. Nightmare Pain allows me to destroy a monster in my hand or in my field, as long as it's a dark attributed monster. Then I get to add a card mentioning Yubel in its card text or Yubel herself. So I will destroy the Dark Beckoning Beast that I just added to my hand.
Alright.
That's right. Because next, I can add Samsara Lotus.
What's its effect?
You'll know soon enough. Because with Dark Beckoning Beast special effect, I can normal summon a Fiend type monster whose attack or defense points are 0 in addition to my normal summon. So I will now bring out Samsara Lotus to my field. Next, I'll use Samsara Lotus' effect. By tributing itself, I can special summon a Yubel monster from my deck.
Right. You may continue.
A mere reflection of what love looks like. To you anyway. Now then. Cut or tap?
Cut.
Alright. Next, I will proceed into the battle phase. Spirits of Yubel will attack into your monster.
Cyber Dragon Drain has 1800 attack and 800 defense.
And now, due to Nightmare Pain's effect, because a Yubel monster I control battle an opponent's monster, you take damage equal to the amount of damage that I would have taken from battles involving a Yubel monster.
You destroyed one of my Republic ships. But this will never end. Continue with your turn.
Since I am still in my battle phase, the original Yubel will attack into your Cyber Dragon Dry.
Dry has already been in Greek level.
Oh no, your monster's not destroyed. You're just taking damage that I would have taken.
Alrighty, let's try that again. Yubel attacks my monster for 3k.
Main Phase 2. I will overlay my level 10 Yubel and Spirits of Yubel in order. With these two monsters, I will build the overlay network in order to exceed summon.
Dragon, I was asking you a question. Yubel has 3k, correct?
No. 0.
Not Spirit of Yubel, just Yubel.
I will now exceed summon into Super Dread, not Railkin and Gustav Max in defense mode. And next, I will activate his special effect. By detaching one material from him, you will take 2,000 points of effect damage. Next, I'll rebuild the overlay network with Gustav Max. for a rank up exceeds evolution, because of this monster's unique summoning conditions. Now I bring out Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Juggernaut Libe in attack mode.
Bringing out the heavy artillery, huh?
Next, I'll activate the secondary effect of opening of the spirit gates. By discarding one card from my hand, I get to special summon a fiend whose attack or defense points are 0 from my graveyard.
This will be the
The original Yubel, indeed. Next, I'll proceed to my end phase, which will trigger Samsara D. Lois's effect from my graveyard. Because I control the original Yubel, I can either add it to my hand or special summon it to my field. And I will choose to special summon Samsara D. Lois from my graveyard in defense mode. And now Yubel's mandatory effect. I will tribute Dark Beckoning Beast from my field to maintain the Yubel in my field. Now it's your turn.
Alright, Cyber Dragon, I will give you that you destroyed one of my Republic ships. But this is just the beginning. I'll place one card face down. And I'll play one monster face down defense mode. And how many cards do you have on the field? And back row.
3 monsters, 2 speller traps.
Alrighty. I will end my turn.
Very well. I draw.
No son of God, I'm not God. I'm actually Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars to Clone Wars.
Now then, I will activate the effect of my Nightmare Pain, and I will destroy the Samsara D. Lois in my hand. This time, I'll add a different card from my deck to my hand, mentioning Yubel, Gruesome Graveswarm. Now, next, I will detach one material from Libe to activate its effects. It gains 2,000 attack and defense points, and I can only declare an attack with this card. Increasing its original 4,000 attack and defense points to 6,000. And during each battle phase, this card can make attacks on monsters up to the number of materials that it possesses. Next, I'll activate Opening of the Spirit Gates effect, discarding one card from my hand, so I will discard the Gruesome Graveswarmer that I added from the effect of Nightmare Pain, and special summon Spirits of Yubel from my graveyard. And now Spirit of Yubel's special summon effect. This allows me to add or set a spell or trap card mentioning Yubel in its card text. And I'm going to choose to set. I'll set this card face down from my deck, per Spirit of Yubel's effect. Next, I'll reveal my continuous spell, Mature Chronicle. Next, I will shuffle Spirits of Yubel from my field, as well as the Gruesome Graveswarmer from my graveyard, for contact fusion. I fusion summon Phantom of Yubel. Now I'll proceed into the battle phase. Libe will attack into your face down for 6,000.
And the monster that you just destroyed was Cyber Dark Edge.
And also, because I special summon a Yubel monster, or a monster that mentions Yubel, one Chronicle counter has been placed on Mature Chronicle. And with this...
Are you at the end of your battle phase?
Yes.
I activate the trap card evenly matched. At the end of the battle phase, if your opponent draws more cards than you do, you can make your opponent's banish cards from their field face down so you can control the same number of cards as you do. If you control no cards, you can activate this card from your hand.
And let me guess, how many cards do you have on your field, which includes evenly matched?
3 face downs.
No worries. Now I'll proceed to my end phase. Now I'll tribute some I'll activate some Sardilosis event from my graveyard. Special summoning it from my graveyard to my field since I control the original Yubel. And I'll tribute the other Lotus to maintain the Yubel on my field. Now it's your turn.
Oh, technically, shit. I draw. I activate the magic card Resonator Call, which allows me to add a Resonator monster from my deck to my hand.
Alright. And after adding a Resonator monster, I will now activate the effect of Droll and Lockbird, preventing you from adding any more cards from your deck to your hand for the rest of this turn.
I'm gonna be adding Soul Resonator. Since you activated Droll and Lockbird, this allows me to rethink my strategy. I will end my turn. Your turn.
No monsters? I draw for my turn.
You just activated my trap card. Trap's done. And negates all other traps on the field. For this,
Luckily for you, I have no trap cards. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you, but I will now take this time to activate the effect of Nightmare Pain, and I will choose to destroy the Yubel on my field. Also, I can add a card that mentions Yubel in its card text. And I believe I shall go for Dice Grinder Golem. And with Yubel's destruction effect, I can now special summon its second form from my hand, deck, or graveyard. Witness the evolution of Yubel, Terra Incarnate. Next, I'll activate Samsara D. Lois's effect, tributing it to special summon a Yubel from my deck. A Yubel monster, that is. And I will bring out Spirit of Yubel. And per its effect, I'm going to add a spell or trap card that mentions Yubel in its card text for my hand. Cutter tap.
Stay.
Very well. Now, I will proceed to the end phase of my turn now. And with this, Terra Incarnate's effect will now trigger, destroying all other monsters that exist on the field, apart from itself. And with Spirit of Yubel is destroyed, I get to special summon Yubel from my hand, deck, graveyard, or banishment. Then, I'll activate Samsara D. Lois's effect from my graveyard. And I will special summon it to my field. And for Yubel's effect, I will tribute the Samsara D. Lois that I just special summoned to maintain. With that, my turn will come to an end.
My turn. I draw. I play the Slow Resonator monster card in attack mode. Thanks to its special ability, I can add a card that mentions a level 4 or lower fiend type monster from my deck to my hand. What's so fun?
Alright.
I'll be adding Bone Archfiend from my deck to my hand. Your monster might be powerful against all single ones, but let's see if they can stand up to a god. Or in this case, a Venator. Attributing a card from my hand or field to the graveyard, I can special summon this card. So I'm sending one of my cards from my spell or trap card zone to the graveyard in order to summon out Bone Archfiend. Now, thanks to Bone Archfiend's ability, I can add by sending a card from my hand or deck to the graveyard. I can either increase or decrease Bone Archfiend's level. I'm going to be sending none other than Crimson Resonator to the graveyard.
Alright.
And Crimson Resonators in the graveyard. Bone Archfiend's levels went down from a 4 to a 3. And now, I'm tuned my level 3 full resonator with my level 3 bonus thing in order to synchro summon Red Rising Dragon. And due to Red Rising Dragon's special ability, I can bring back a resonator from my graveyard.
In response to your monster's synchro summon effect, I activate the effect of Ghost Spell and Haunted Mansion from my hand, negating the effect of special summoning your monster from the graveyard.
That means you can't draw. You can't add cards.
I'm now allowed to add any more cards from my deck to my hand, but the effect of Ghost Spell will still apply, negating your Red Rising Dragon's effect to special summon a Resonator Tuner monster from your graveyard.
Okay, so let's see what we got. Two monsters. Wait, just one card in your spawn trap card zone?
Yes.
And what's the attack points of your monsters?
0.
All of them?
Yes.
Then, now, I activate the magic card Crimson Gaia, which allows me to add a Red Dragon how that mentions it from my deck or graveyard. I'm going to be choosing from my deck. I will figure out a way how to get past your monsters. But for now, I'm going to be adding Red Zone to from my deck to my hand.
I almost forgot to mention, while Nightmare Pain is out on the field, any attack position monsters that you possess must attack my Yubel monsters if able.
I'll have my Venator Red Rising Dragon attack your second Yubel monster.
Well now, it really is a shame. Terra Incarnate possesses the same effect as the first Yubel, and that effect is, if an opponent's monster attacks into this attack position card, you take damage equal to the amount that I will have taken. And also, Nightmare Pain's effect will trigger afterwards. So,
because I activate my magic card. Actually, I think magic card I meant trap card. Mirror Force.
oh, that's if my monsters are attacking yours. Actually, this is the effect of when your monster is attacking to my monsters. So, in other words, you'll be taking twice the amount of battle damage from your monster's attack points, which is 4,200 subtracted from your current life points.
Magic card Crimson Gaia, which allows me to add a Red Dragon Archfiend or a card that mentions it from my deck or hand.
In response to Crimson Gaia's activation, I'll activate the effect of Ash Blossom and Joy Spell to negate the effect of searching through your deck with that card effect, and that is a once per turn.
And my turn. Your turn.
I draw. I summon Samsara Delos to my field. Next, I'll activate Samsara Delos' effect to tribute itself, in order for me to special summon a Yubel monster from my deck. Response? Alright then. Now I will bring out Spirits of Yubel. Next, Spirit of Yubel's effect activates, allowing me to add or set a spell or trap card that mentions Yubel in its card text. And I will choose to set this card face down. Next, I'll activate the continuous spell card Nightmare Pain. Right. Now I will choose to destroy Samsara Delos. And from my deck, I shall add Geist Grinder Golem. Excuse me. Next, because a Fiend type monster exists on my field, I will special summon Gruesome Grave Squirmer from my hand to my field. Yes. Then I can target a Yubel monster or a monster that mentions Yubel on my field and destroy. And I will choose to destroy the Spirits of Yubel. And with Spirit of Yubel's destruction, I can bring out Yubel from pretty much anywhere and special summon it to my field. Of course. Next, I'll shuffle back Spirits of Yubel and one of the Samsara Deloses from my graveyard for contact fusion. Phantom of Yubel. Next, half or tap. Alright. Next, I'll set one card face down and end my turn.
Activate the Resonator card. So I need to add a Resonator monster deck to my hand. I'm gonna be gold. With no other. Only one. They own. Resonant card. And thanks to, and I also activate the fact that Crimson Guy. It allows me to add a card that mentions Resonant Nurturing or actual Red Devil. So I'm going to be choosing my Soul Resonant. And now I play Soul Resonator. in attack mode. That is the soul person. There's defense. I can look for a level 4 lower fiend type monster from my deck to my hand. And I choose none other than Bone Archfiend. By sending a card from my hand or field to the graveyard, he would. By sending my red weapon finger to the graveyard, Bone Archfiend is automatically special summon. Now,
Very well.
inside, add Bone Archfiend's other weapon. By sending a resonator from my hand or deck to the graveyard, his level automatically becomes a 3.
In response to your monster's effect activation, I'll activate Phantom of Yubel's quick effect. Now your monster's effect has been rewritten to destroy only one Yubel. I contribute this card, and your monster's effect is rewritten to your opponent destroys one Yubel monster in their hand, deck, or field. So I'll destroy the Yubel on my field. And now Yubel's destruction effect triggers, bringing out Terra Incarnate. And it's still your turn.
I'm gonna tune a level 3 soul resonator with my Bone Archfiend. In order to one dragon. Yeah, that part. Thanks to Rising Dragon's ability, I can add a resonator monster from the great
Special summon. Alright. And after your special summon resolves, I will reveal my quick play spell card, Super Polymerization. By discarding one card, I can fusion summon a fusion monster using monsters from either side of the field as fusion materials. So I'll be using all of my monsters as well as all of yours to fusion summon. Because this particular monster requires at least one Yubel monster as well as one or more monsters on the field. Gruesome Grave Squirmer, Yubel Terra Incarnate, and I believe there was your Red Rising Dragon and your Resonator Tuner monster. Good. With these, I will now fusion summon into Yubel the Loving Defender Forever.
And what is this?
If this card is fusion summoned, I can inflict damage to my opponent by 500, multiplied by the materials used for its fusion summon. So that's 2,000 points of effect damage dealt.
Okay. Still my turn, right?
Yes. Oh, now it's my turn. I draw. Standby phase. Alright, main phase 1. I activate my field spell, Nightmare Throne. And per the activation of Nightmare Throne, I get to choose a Fiend type monster with 0 attack and or defense points from my deck and either add it to my hand or destroy it. and I'm going to choose to destroy the spirits of Yubel in my deck. Doing that allows me to bring out Yubel from my deck, graveyard, or banishment, or even my hand. Cut or tap. Alright. And now I will special summon Yubel from my graveyard. Well, you stop Spirit of Yubel's destruction effect from there. However, next I'll activate Gruesome Grave Squirmer's effect from my graveyard. By banishing it, I can special summon a Fiend type with 0 attack and defense points from my hand or graveyard to my field. And I will bring back the original Yubel. And with that, Geistgrinder Golem's graveyard effect activates. If Yubel is special summoned while this card exists in my graveyard, I can special summon this to my opponent's side of the field. And I will special summon Geistgrinder Golem to your field in attack position. Alright. And Geistgrinder Golem's attack points are at 3,000.
And what was the most attack point that you
used?
What was the monster's attack points that you gave me?
3,000. And now I'll proceed into the battle phase.
Don't forget the dreadnoughts.
Yubel? Huh?
I said don't forget about the dreadnoughts. The battleships behind you.
Ah. Yubel, hop on board one of those dreadnoughts and attack into Geistgrinder Golem. Now 2 different effects will trigger during the battle phase. First, Geistgrinder Golem's effect. When it battles a Yubel monster, I gain 3,000 life points, and that effect only occurs once per turn. Next, Nightmare Pain. You take damage that I would have taken from battles involving a Yubel monster.
Mine's 3,000 for me.
And next, Yubel the Loving Defender Forever will hop on board my next Dreadnought to attack Geistgrinder Golem once again, dealing you 3,000 points of effect damage per Nightmare Pain's effect. And there's more too. The Loving Defender's additional effects. At the end of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, I can inflict damage to my opponent equal to my opponent's monster's attack points, and if I do, that monster is banished.
You ready? Now, the power of the Jedi in the Galactic Republic. You asked the apprentice of it. Now, congratulations on your Dreadnought. You have contained Felucia and Salugama. If you continue this path, you will probably get more planets with your Separatist Alliance and the Dreadnoughts. If you continue this path, you may go up against General Grievous, Kylo Ren, and any other Sith. Do you accept the challenge?